for Honorable Samuel Adey Ajekum. The DC is Sechere Kumau will be here. Bernard Odrotachi, AKBOT, certified economist, national communication team member of the NDC, is also going to be here. Emmanuel Osei Jemfi, communications director, Movement for Change, Ashanti region, an independent parliamentary candidate, Achuma North, is also going to be here. So, Enyumbre yetna say our democracy Jumadi Aswe. Yerese na wachi. Yesha say every Jordan ABC and day. Ghana. Major political, economic, and social issues. I see our Ghana Hano at the same. Sansam Nususan so war Edema Ghana for at the same. Don't forget election 2024 is just around the corner. Come December 7th, Ghana for Ebeko Akotuaba. So Ghana for Akotuaba, and then the Baye Ejina so Susudiano Abaye den. So politics, who gets what, when, and how? That will be determined on the 7th of December by Ghanaians. And the Enyumbre, I will shame Enyumbre, I will see me. El Kessben, democracy Jumadi Aswe, na ebisa se. Say about economic issues, major economic issues. About major social governmental interventions. Main political issues. Ben enebeye enyina so amawo. Set Ghana a break the 8th with a new patriotic party. Announce a new patriotic party. Ekwama NDC Ababak. Announce two main political parties for the first time in the history of Ghana. Yebenya another movement by association and also an independent candidate to lead Ghana for the future. When you as the beauty of democracy, Ninya so extra say ukabi na mekabia na ma omaino etumi tumpon na odiye enti enyumre mama akwaba mechiao edeba democracy jumade eso. What is cocoa price? A shall say the 5th of April. A buy say what to cocoa. What tumba percentage saying? A queer 4 SSA. NDC 4 SSA. Ghana 4 SSA. Democracy Jumadi so enumerate. Yebere. Yebeto to a wandering. Nayajiwa jinche. Ususuye ana wasembisa edaba Jumadi eso. Yes, see your technological age. AI and a ruga we are seeing as Ghana is not an island. Ghana is integral part of the global economy. Enti abana sadia na enema aye gadgets. Aye tablets I use to our school. Say a laptop and I say mobile phone. Abaye ade here pa ye. Abaye necessity. Ankanena yes a privilege. Now I am necessity. It is a tool for learning. I am dying. I have got 2024 general elections. say aban bema students a laptop and say oma one laptop and also abeye issue employed by the government to buy votes or to elicit or to solicit for votes from the beneficiaries. And I said and of course former President Mahama Eka say Eka second term obe two sana mono aye bi e de ama students okane sa e de na asesa aye dey o say aban no yesa se be ya students a obe beneficiaries obekọ akoto abade ama aban enyumbrei e wo democracy jumadi so laptop tablet to students is an issue. You better also adjing at the phone. Erin Susan so wo ede so apa on sima eye mienu e wo dwumade so meeting at the Ohene Gyan. Lawyer, thank you, and I'll say thank you too. Now, when I was share dwumade say me mawajo na me kan sure say wadwenkyere ususu no wasembisa ehia pa je no e de boa ma dwumade no ewie peye. Enu nti sa wo tie yen enwumbre sa wo hwe yen enwumbre wadwenkyere ususu wasembisa sane ye wo 0551 599933 sanas a text or a WhatsApp only. It means don't call, send a text or a WhatsApp message. It was 0551 599933 or 33. Ebra Jumadi so na yemhye sane a wodwen enwumbre ewo ensem a yebe bobɔ so na yato ato adwen afa ho ewo democracy Jumadi eso. Bernard lawyer odro tachi me mwajo na bom to say
la me ho ye na krom ha de dun so de lawyer ye too much o say ye dundum say it's too much we dey me fa wakonya we so na mapa
ana se dum siesie o
and the enye adwuma ndi we dey me fa wa fidie so na master energy minister minim say kontun hwane ekoninchi osi echi porton so ha na utafre baby a energy minister will be no mesre no asanteman adundum na too much in fact baby a me was say in a domutumi do no bear more than 12 times and amount for gadget any neema no essay we enye politics asem about the well-being of the people inti mesre energy minister say baby will be no ntwene ni mehwe ni region no the adundum no is getting too much. People are complaining and asanteman is soon. And until I be must on by Virgil 17th April, I think say when is that by to register displeasure say adundum no ya dos, and it is hurting people's business. And the lawyer umukra say yeah my timetable like we kusi and kusi koda until platform ya sompa and amount for suit Intended me me kasama former santiman wo dundum no enye dum so bio I go beyond dum so nti eya dundum obi obeka say dum siesie ne say lie nti mesre na machia me party mpanimfo nyina so from your flag bearer to the original chairman so your hell honorable
na gazi
o se o he o se me fan chairman na o se adundum nti ne nyuma ekofam ne hotel ne the complaints are very too much ti me chia
chairman me chia no mo adwe nwumre
nti me chia ndisi fo nso a anwumre nyina o manya bra o mo hweye na ma show mo nkran se nyankopon ya adoma we are coming to power obia nya na famude na ma chia me nua afa franto o matade na de ensanda de bia yellow okay. Victory is coming to be a part of the victory that is ahead.
Okay. Emmanuel Osei Jemfi Memwajo. Nabom design.
Radiadom. Apom de eye. Na sebio de ekoso organa na ye arehosem kakra. Esaye asefim say baby we ase ababedrui na yeti omanyimu na yentumi emfa yebo yensansi yebo say e Ghana na yama politics a divide and so much say we say me NDC ni chinchinia NDC ni 1 + 1 is 59 under NDC kura me NDC ni we so say me MPP ni chinchinia MPP ni 2 + 2 is 640 kura me MPP ni it's a sad story. Me imagine say above for mo tesoro pa no mo hwe Ghana for a say no be see adwen
the star story na the one
ekosi say you see ye ho kire as Ghanaians ye ho kire yen na ye ho kire yen na ne ho se ye ho kire na kra mu asa ye din na ye ya na ye dwane akonyame ncha ko bompa ye radie ebra so say ye kan no kire Ghana for say de wadwen ebetuma ya ma wo no yakopon nyama wo da say yakopon yodo oyemobro hunu oyoboafo so ono so na ball ye nyina nyame na ball UK US Canada Russia meboa sa so na ball Ghana said the nasem kan o se efie bia mu ade krade pi nanso de wasiesie no ho no wayi no ho no na nyame de ne bibia ye na nyame yuzu no Ghana den ye hu lawyer mu na matu kwan enti America ne other developed nations obi se chinchinachi NDC obi se chinchinachi MPP enti said adwene enyu su kakra
no so political affiliation there once you have political parties and group for believe in a certain ideas of a political party who belong to that group enti babia no or group for strongly aligned to a political party and now one would decide the fate of government like country bia no from floating voters when they decide say yes, somebody they will change the government.
What is the difference between those who are aligned and floating voters? What is the difference? Is it like one is wise and one is an idiot? So to speak, give me the difference.
Okay, the difference is so obia enya sum nyame. Enya kwa sorry. Okay, obi susu say memenda e na kwa sorry a eche say ukosum nyame. True or false?
Yes, I know.
Obi believe say Sunday na was here kwa sorry. So
but then you
aligned me but you aligned to or you Adventist a certain beliefs and no a belief say opese so kosum nyame a it should be Saturday.
Right.
O sesa na adwen on sesa. Now full say no a rather Sunday no so Sunday no say also kwa sorry. A belief system.
Lawyer,
so the two no want to be can say bia way na that's why it is.
There is little difference. And so you them. And so you say it is not about the form. Me NDC ni but me should Ghana ye and so me to my ba in a manner ebe ma Ghana aye. It is say
that's not on NDC.
It is say now on NDC ni.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. No, that's what I'm saying. Say, sure, political parties be brain and then they might be decide. They will be the difference between aligned and floating voter. They are all floating voter na essay on the otiho. Say election 2024 bar. No was share ebia the policies then the program are all catcher no tonasum.
Super fantastic.
No we decide say this year me metuma ba e dia ko.
Super fantastic.
Next 4 years say osusu say ebia political party leader na odi animu no ebia na for whatever reason ono no share ade in common. Me bawo ebi wo ha na alignment no enkoye ebia economic agenda nkwa obi wa ebia na nipakra oye odi party bi anim no only free one area or see because of that this time round I'm going here obi wa feel say only no belonging to a certain religion and because of that say this year I'm going here ebi kra ho na ne mate bi wo school bi ebi o old van also because of that me van die there van die eba so about to no and it happens everywhere.
Your friend Emmanuel said, I'm here today to make the Ghanaian people understand. Say, wow, what this are adrenaline to a baby. I want some fatasa to aba.
Adentia
Ghana, and she say any mamra ya say be to aba no. A tief one tino mo shasi say it's not for the beauty of it. And you far frequentia. And then you say you ninka.
No, I don't think why you would have a
who told you more afranto?
Sana ya introduce who I say so yes spokesperson for
as it stands now, me support Afrafranto. And so me Afrafrantoni. I was NPP National Communications team member. I'm the Unemployed Graduates Association. Right?
Yeah, I know.
I'm the year campaign for and in support of the NPP in 2016. Menya chinchina MPP. And then now make Kasama movement for change, Minya movement for change, Ganani.
What contest on the part of MPP there?
Me call independent in 2020. Saint here, parliamentary candidate.
I know. That's that thing I mean beside me. Antecedent to the independent.
Saint here, and then me supporting movement for change. A year on reasons of policies, ideas, any competence to bind any nyoma. The MPP does not exist for the good of itself. And now MPP ni anye da say MPP yo yenti na yeti MPP. We NDC ni anye da say NDC yo yenti na yeti MPP. E ye Ghana ye yo. Enti say we Adventist, say we fear that sorry ni, say we kwesi that sorry ni. The common sense is that say usu eno ban ebe she nyame ni munyam. Na say ntia Nyankopon do ba asase so no obe fulfill it. Enti the day doesn't matter. The affiliation doesn't matter. A form, any substance. The substance of the whole issue, and say Ghana be ye benya better representation. Ye benya ni papa edi Ghana so ayeshe ye pa. Ama ya sitina mu ye die because obi no betima sum nyame obra wa sitem ye die enko yi betima kwa heaven da. Forget it. Say wo ho kire. Lawyer now be heaven. The problem of the soul. I say man Yesu kai. Was it a good and kasem your mom
very controversial issues. I see.
Mom nyame asem mom de ani gene akoma page. Enso koduru fi a abrabom dadwen o how amane kodena. Na mmimi asem na asem ntimi enyini e woni panimu. Yesu pa kire sansa na Kristo so abrabo bedi ebesi akoye no just wasetena abrabo koye. So we are talking about politics and governance. E was a many pa asetena abrabo koye and some people are sitting there. Some people of an excuse of some ignoramus are sitting somewhere saying,
no, please.
They do not understand even what they are doing. They feel they are into politics, which is about nation building.
Relax. But what I say, in your passion and I understand, but you see, that's the beauty of democracy. You may have your reasons why I would do ABA and they'll believe in a fanfanto. You understand? Let's also credit ones who I will believe in other political parties and their programs. So let's also credit them with the right to also belong. So that we all, if your question as say,
lawyer, we have the right and we have the wisdom.
Hey,
you have the right. I have the right to slap you.
You don't.
No, you don't have. It's
not a right. It's not a right.
I'm not speaking law. Lawyer, I'm not speaking law. But I have the liberty. Let me put it that way.
The liberty.
Okay, well, the
you
choice.
Don't have the liberty.
Thank you. I can make a choice to slap you by repercussions.
Yeah, of course.
Very good. Repercussions. In the same vein, you can have the right to support movement for change, NDC or MPP by repercussions.
Of course.
The substance of the
so who determines repercussions? No, maybe. Who determines the repercussion? Because
in the case of the slapper,
I know that they
no.
Political discourse. Who determines the repercussions in the political discourse?
It is determined by any panel abilities, competencies, and whatever.
So that's why your grand norm organ constitution and the right.
As Dan Kenya me say, Omo press over the president na yen momo. This be at the new force. On na yen nim no me but also yen John Dramani Mahama. Yen nim Alhaji Bawumia. Yen nim Alan John Kojo Martin. And it should give us a clue as to where to pitch our tent. A fantasy.
No, but is it about as individuals or
their abilities, their capabilities,
they as individuals
strength,
together
their weaknesses,
with the political party that they are leading, policies and programs and all that. It's not so. So a complex, complex system.
But president's guiding.
Complex politics is a very complex. Very complex.
We can simplify.
Anyway,
presidents can help us.
I like the introduction.
Or make some positions, some. I wouldn't repeat that word. As for people who may be ignorant, and he referred to emphatically the NDC. What I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you said that.
That NDC.
Yes, somewhere NDC. You said that. You said.
Did I say that?
Well, not specific or not or the example.
I didn't want to repeat it on the show, but he
So, but so withdraw.
emphatically-
I asked you should
But the
withdraw.
point
I didn't mention NDC.
You did.
Put the record-
You did. You were
Oh,
citing
you did,
example,
you did.
but
Okay,
that, it
part
was
of
an
the video.
example. But
particularly
Yeah,
NDC.
NDC, yes.
no, you said it was an example
when
that
we
you were
close-
citing.
Particularly NDC.
Bro.
No, now we can't abba
When we
NDC
close-
and others. Now, me
said
but
something
I'm
Maybe
saying-
because all
If you
Ohene
remember
Gyan,
where
including
NDC
movement for change.
Into the Okwa,
Sorry, Debbie, I'm correcting me. I'm correcting me. I didn't mean NDC. I was talking generally.
Yeah.
Lawyer, I want to tell you something. The relevance of Afafranto is because of MPP NDC. Say NDC I am pre-exist here, and the relevance of your movement is useless because a year MPP ni NDC atna say 32 years, and now who say, oh, if these people since 92 have been in the system for 32 years and running there, and your we movement for change few say the preoccupation of the state ordinary person no shouldn't be political or partisanship. Okay, obi all movement for change and function it say we are not enemies, and politics is contest of ideas. Me believe we say many obi ko platform na ye kasa. Let's debate idea. And now ye kasa so far global info analytics research since October. Movement for change has been running through. For example, most popular campaign policies, a 24-hour economy, the blue economy, and the great transformational plan. And the movement for change added some addition about political space. So it should be about contest of ideas. In fact, I offer the GTP of movement for change. What is it in it for Ghanaians? And yet, we shouldn't run down, create an impression, say, a political nomenclature architecture called NDC MPP have been irrelevant because in 32 years MPP ni NDC anye contester and movement for change man who said there be in between these two omombo mine anybody doing there somebody akonwa ma yen afafranto and a movement for change we can make it better. I feel say it is the weakness and the incompetence of maybe one entity that makes another one look relevant. So wo kwa ware uja ware na kwa ware fofora oba na onu na gya ne suban bi na mo akope ba foforo nti wo sa wo da oba na watwam na se oda sa suban na di nti wherever you are going
that is highly contentious.
Sure.
Highly contentious. Highly contentious.
Babia na wakonde no. The pre-existing factor, the maturity of relevance no. A premise on the 32 years existence of both the NDC and the MPP. And I believe in contest of ideas. It can be say nyame adon NDC in 2024. Some of the ideas moving for change is espousing who adopted line who can sink her. In fact, so far health insurance policy, it was modeled from Rollins' idea and PNC man, what is the name? This ambassador at large, Papaya, presidential candidate, Edward Mahama. It was his brainchild. What you say, but meanwhile, no near Bam. We believe we say, Afrofranto, a butterfly spent 3 months. No, we will review into your plan. Modia Mosama manifesto, Modia developmental plan. And here we are. Mo developmental plan na ma craft ya ma Ghana for NDC Shebo say we'll review it and see who of them will be relevant to Ghana. At the end of the day, we are serving the bigger picture. Okay. So we see every entity as very important because you see the weakest link is the better link.
Jose,
it's not only about the review. Who review we are, who is going to be at the helm of affairs?
We NDC.
To have it implemented. That is what the problem is. Over the period, what I say, that is why the implementation. And yes, any problem, no. Lawyer, you see the solution is not for NDC to come to power.
You see,
neither is it for MPP to come to power. It's
progression. Everything we are progressing. In terms of BBI, we are progressing.
Really?
Because see, me so who catch them and they say unemployment rates a certain figure. And you know, compared to 1996 figure. Now, 1996 we were better off. My dream is because and there so beside one single year, a chunk of students are here churning out 1 year. Students are the technical universities, universities, private, public, whatever. So okay, bomb 1 year. School up here ababonting. 1 hour nursing, 1 hour teacher training, 1 hour okay, come the one bomb say group our babonting as a force to be recruited. Uberhena 1 year no a also crossing Abian and to say the whole
because we don't have leadership.
Because I agree with me.
If we had leadership,
no, I'm saying
planning ahead.
No, I'm saying in applying statistics, let's admit say we are progressing each step of the way because ye two anamon ye democracy no I want
democracy now can
democracy no so with enema bebre changing the foundation of Ghana.
But lawyer,
it's changing the foundation of Ghana.
When you are talking about progressing, lawyer who can't grow for
yes,
you can look at either qualitative or quantitative.
Of course, yes.
So it depends on the lens you wear.
What you say?
Obi betimi akochoba, lawyer quick. Obi betimi akochoba. Na wakoto aduane 20,000. No wato nam 1 cedi. Okopie aduane ne so a quantitatively no aduane ne bi wo. But eba balance that it may not be balanced. Obi nso be call the same choba. Obeto aduane 2,000. What wato nam 18,000. It will end up say qualitatively the auto 2,000 with 18,000 nam no. We balancing it. So precisely. You can make an argument to say in the period of 2023, you bet much churn out over 20,000 graduates from SHS, Technical University, MVTI. But what they compare maybe Kwame Nkrumah regime, Nana population around 5 million now. The quality of product and churn out could be debatable. So I think it's a yes, we've grown. Saudi America.
No, no, me can we be can confirm me na me can me patch and say so kofa unemployment rate.
Yeah.
Previous one be now see ebia unemployment rate in 1996. Okay. Na ye ebia na ye be 20%.
Okay.
And then unemployment rate I increase it ko be 40%.
It is still
that
the
because
same.
of that and what I say no, I'm saying say because there
was a base.
Maybe because
what
of there was a base, but because of each year because we hear the progression.
Because we are not talking lawyer, we are not talking nominal figures.
The intervals.
We are not talking nominal figures.
The intervals no we hear maybe. Now where do you get normal figures so the better?
Lawyer say
normal figures now
where there is leadership no.
A
nation should never find itself wanting.
And anyway,
what you say?
Anyway,
irrespective of the numbers, where there is leadership, because planning, any abstract. These universities exist. You know, you have the data. You know they will be coming out. So what are you doing in preparation for their coming?
So now, what would you do?
What do I say?
What would you do?
You plan. Say you
planning like what?
You avoid wastage.
Okay.
Who tell me?
Is it said that? I'm saying, so let's be realistic. Said more now. You see, as a nation, see, and trust it, and can say, yeah, over the period, no, we are progressing. We will stay where we are because even where we are progressing, we fail to admit it. And if we don't see that we are progressing,
interesting scenario. I've had a chance to be in Parliament for a couple of years, and I'm the type I'm inquisitive. Okay, and I'm a Ben MPP, so, and I'm Masaya Juma. Or the Mami used to Ghana Health Service as an example.
Yeah.
Say necessary I was say more financial clearance na omutumi enya appointments no mo ye adwuma enti o dey show national budget no if we get like 100 billion and a political party is in power I was say o satisfy structures no the entire partisan politics crisis say many nye ho no also satisfy structures no enti ade was 100 billion be adwuma no eventually unsatisfy party structures ni no na ka 40 billion
party structures as in
we have
recruit
we have national executives council of what regional executives
or satisfy as in terms of
you talked of reality reality or so share sankofo ni nyina where do they get money from to buy cars for party leadership? You are talking about reality and I'm also talking about reality. Where do they get money from? It's like the party is working party in here juma and on yeska free baby and what they share party workers ana o mine sika and on they share party workers and the show 100 billion I wasn't a year juma I'm telling you the reality naka 40 billion
no you see and you because my point is that I know sir government expenditure I'm happy you say what ben parliament me I'm happy you say what ben parliament but I also ebiana me na me ignorant because what I know is say every government expenditure you prepare appropriation na the parliament na parliament has scrutinized na wama approval so that the approval and releases na the year way enti say no meba say ye budget sa wie a na ye releases na part ben e na obeka say ebia ya to car e the ama party chairman and no where would you situate that in the scheme of the budget na say any budget no ma where would you find money from Ghana for sika na you say your budget say you best spend in a year no to go and buy car for all your party leaders and what the size can correct party for or more active party office you see my point is that maybe they buy cars for party leadership NDC is in opposition but NDC is buying cars for the executives. I don't want to believe say Ghana sika and I
we are not in government.
MPP for no, so I say when you're in government, you use
that is the point. See, you make
a
point.
Do you government money to buy?
No, you make a point, sir.
Do you use government budget
you made a point,
to buy cars for the party?
Though then this is our opposition, but we are so able to resort the party. And now you're into political party financing. Over these people paid, the people made donation, and over in this one,
people make donation.
Yeah, good governance card.
So the party will buy man.
Let me tell you.
Party will buy man. With the party in government will get more donations.
Let me share free information to you.
More donations.
Lawyer, now what I say. The instance no make it could be for a fronted MP. But when this is there, and the party no your good governance card. A started free 20,000 to about 1,000 Ghana cedis. And it's all we are this, we are Ghana, and now so paying this as a man. You just buy the card and contribute to the party. People pay, the people are patrons. Until the donation, a free good governance card need do so bad. That is what resources NDC. It is so busy. Your man contract not say 100 billion. Name 40 billion.
It probably might be more attractive.
Party come back by paper than MP 1969. Buzi atam and Osha the UK what I say. But lawyer almost now can be about Ghana. You will blueprint and cause a developer mind. Article chapter 6. Article 34, state policy principles. No, and clear and can yes say ye two about uniparfait ye bebre economic objective. These things are there.
The directive principles
or the state policy. And it's all person develop economical, education, social, international wise. And can you feel now be cambro focus you? O pick hook line sinker of this constitutional provision. But many workers are will be about the manifesto. At the end of the day, lawyer National Development Planning Commission. To what extent? Rollins my vision 2020. MPP Kofota Mama another vision. NPP by Ghana Beyond Aid. And this in Kwana ye party or see oil. Ntu bon said National Development Planning Commission blueprint na da hono. Aesthetic clear sanka El Grasha cry in Pem.
As a moment.
I tell my how so you realize
Mr. Teshima, also, what can say National Development Planning Commission?
Yeah.
In so far, you know more from mountain. Alan Chamatin Court as more. Or tray down the essence stipulated in this very say Kwame Nkrumah ne GH Mensamo the very essence of the building dam no almost a catchment area ni nyina for agricultural revolution dam no e basra ye dey irrigate na dey feed industries GTP Alan Martin's great transformational planner is a wait, so when papa you can how do you call it?
State policy principles.
What I say principles of state policy.
Directive principles of state policy.
A synchronized. O share great transformational plan na o hwemu yi a o tumu say e bie no ho e gina ho kekewu. De Kwame Nkrumah dwen ye, de e champion dwen ye, de we dwen ye, ni nyina na papa no aka bom. And o de ne di aka ho. And o dey form the great transformational plan. And he is the true Ghanaian.
Hey.
He is the one who understands.
He is the true Ghanaian.
Of course.
Hey.
He is the one who understands
and
where we are coming from and where we are going.
Okay.
What kind of great transformational plan? Lord, Mestre, Obienya Daji. Now, all papa great transformational plan.
Where are they going to?
It's available. Online, Obienya.
Online. Okay, you online there, but right. And you democracy, Jumadi, and shall say, where a teaser, ye teasy. No ye be sha asisi na mene Bernardo Drew Techi certified economist and national communication National Committee member NDC Youth Wing and our no Enyumbre Emmanuel Osei Jamfi Communications Director Movement for Change Ashanti Region and independent parliamentary candidate Achuma North. Achuma will be a Janoff because I was wondering Achuma will be a Janoff. Okay. Honorable Samuel Adey Ajekum DCE Secretary Kumawu Awaha Enyumbre. Honorable Memwayo.
Lawyer, thank you.
Nambom design.
Okay.
You are sandwiched between two vandals.
Sure.
Oh wow, great.
You are sandwiched between two vandals, and the host is a vandal. So can you imagine? So you have a big issue.
I'm glad in the middle because only a moment it's be fair banana with because I'm buy slap it
Vandals, you don't hurt each other. That's our creed.
Why is it a occult for?
If you want to put it that way back, it's the positive version of occult.
Me say lawyer or occult. Edu case.
Or occult saying.
Or cultist we got.
Edu
Case. Na say what dibim. Na say nipa na case DT I don't know. As the moment I be in witness box no land case my lord 20 minutes or 7 for 20 minutes. Okay, when you was master money mo paper case.
Anyway, see what info. No, you see. No, maybe. I'm a lawyer. As a lawyer, no. It's not how I can say we let talk for Tima. I will not be fair to our profession. Your profession, no, a profession. I try on integrity. I mean, you may have whatever, but you see, you're calling.
Sure.
Intina, you confer we know on you. You may get the first class, and your guarantee say you'll be called to the bar. If for integrity issues, that is why you're suspending crew for license, and by your professional etiquettes are your rules and regulatory professional strictly. From kete near tro na ye the complaint no echo na empanyimfo what to see I say lawyer we are suspending for a very strict adherence not you but want to me as a lawyer send I will can so would client to be brief
very good
the client no bow
very good
na the brief no one ya na wonyi
what is it
so when you gin the brief na a contract and our client na sign. If at any point in time, Bibinti say judge na minim say judge to me can say we recusing home because ebia case na eba na nim no adibia affect or interest bi wo ma enye interest aye contemplate aye interest aye visible and your force say eno no be affect the judgment to me recusing home say same way. I will not be a fair umpire, so I cannot be a neutral judge, so I won't sit on the case. By your lawyers, there, your sister there, adversarial system.
Okay.
We were this side. We may be friends.
And the judge will make a
we may be friends. Everybody knows. We may be friends. Say be quiet here. Why about you didn't come over? You never courtroom. Now we didn't brief to him. Now we didn't brief to. You couldn't talk our court to be here. Your point. Yeah,
2020.
So there's no way we could judge the court to be SEO and Adam for be because of that
2020 High Court. I sued some guy for defamation, and guess what? Lawyer Omoko Fan, no Vanda. Into the fair be CMC, case management.
Yeah, case management conference.
Yeah. And the day now you drew honor. Then in reading my profile and microphone lawyer who send me a Vanda or decline his own handle case. So only different from their work.
Say because for
no. Where the first day now you read the profile because he was an old Vanda like 1974. So when he realized microphone I must see your mono. Abe fan what now on your man and or catch a call you want to decline handling the case because to me handle case in the colleague Vanda. That's a different from when you've gotten to trial moment judgment that one
and
I think
on no crown on me hit this over because me as an old Vanda we are old Vandas. It doesn't mean say client to be a family. Now because I'm say case is against who Bernard do teacher, I say because of that. Me handle.
That
I'll
is
handle
him
it.
and a personal
Because see,
decision.
once I take the brief, my contracts with the clients, they take say I should do the case to the best of my abilities. And this is as an old man, I also work for a lawyer. Also, lawyer no believe in the theory of a case.
Sure.
So yeah, the law no and and the judge will decide. So at that level, to the best of your ability,
lawyer,
you do your best.
When you said DC, they made me president in the hall.
Okay.
Oh yes, I know Dr. Stephen. Or appear now or therefore US Emmy. That was a clerk. They made me come out president in 2008. So I'm very proud meeting him. They made me.
I'm glad.
Oh yeah, they made me.
Uti say I impeach you. Because you see, Commonwealth. Yeah, don't back up.
You're
not disappointed.
Yeah, and you don't call none of you. But the people who made me, they stood by me till my final day living.
Because you were doing the right thing. Yes.
No. They stood by me because the principles are clear.
That's what I'm saying.
But the loyalty was key. So I'm very proud of him. They made me president. I don't lie.
For him. So when I heard that, it's a long time.
Okay, that's cool. Okay, so straight up, Enyumbre, Yebere and Yema, we'll look at the issue of cocoa price increase. Then we'll look at the issue of the laptop issue, and then don't let us also forget the other important national issues are ECOSWA. So Ghana Cocoa Board release and that TV no so I will share data fit of April 2024. Bottom line and it's buying essay cocoa price will increase and that hono. Now and the very number why increase there and so minority for no say the government could have done better. Because we are said so bonus and the autonomy in the Keka and others. Ghana increases cocoa farm gate price by 58%. 58% to almost 60%. The cocoa farmers and you wate assembly. But and you Ghana Libya the GDS and also so chesa abayabo no home modern. E be feel side the government could have done better. Menina so no ye den abayina so no ye den. These are matters that we'll look at into wadwen kire unsusu ya wasem bisa o de ba ye beken kan amawi ase afana nyina ensuso ate afanfanto so yate se wone other political entities, political parties, other political entities, try say we form alliances. Now, marriage or convenience, how they can shape or way no discourse going into election 2024, and also we'll look at that briefly near in Susan war Edema election 2024 and matters are rising. Honorable.
Lawyer.
About to go home.
Yeah.
Okay. So my main shots here in free ho. Na ye might you for ente say abaya to go home. Na watuma say ena watuma kodru. Na watuma kodru say no ebia nyina so antia wama say anyway na yenti o uwia na baba unuanom ho ne abehwe say omo problem sen ne say aban still na could have done better. Ntio.
Didi kan ma menchia na enchia menuamo ehia. Ene ahwefo na ene ye bebre nim se obi akodru asomdwem. Enchia omampani a nyame ya adom a oba His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Ene asante mantem so afo ne obi a otie titru doctor you are free a middle belt on a coordinating campaign no. Echiano amenchia ejiso se omuguso ye man ye fe free bra yura John Kuma free mu no Omuguso Toto Niema, member of parliament, Honorable NSA Wanim, name Peninfo Award, or Jisoke Oni MC, ne presiding member, or Mame Helena, ne a chairman, a constituency chairman, or a bomber basopa, say Muguso. Now, the American say a Nigisem, Oba a men's nimuha, lawyer, Kuku for the Dawson, Oba Secretary East, Secretary Kumawu. Ode wani kyerɛ ɛyɛ nsuta patemo hɔnom a koko no yɛdua bi papa agogo ramponso enti mebɛi na mene aduana hene na nagikom hene kasa in fact ɔso ɔmo hu ne ɔmo nyɛ ɔmo ho ɛyɛ anigyesɛm paa kyerɛ sɛ ɔmo a surprise ɔmo ɛsiane sɛ ɔmo nim sɛ Omampeni na Nado Danko Akufo-Addo eniema oye ewo cocoa sector ho in spite of the global challenges no nkomo a oni mi die na me ne odi se Omampeni pruni na Yera Akufo eye no edru ba bi ekofom batasa pagya no ho oka bibi se pollination no nso no ama cocoa no sese no oye na odi omo hyehyeye no so pepepa unya bi osa kan say sa fertilizer subsidy no 1 acre bia no yama o miensa fertilizer no bottom miensa no na utua no light crop ne main crop no season no eno so omuguso a omunya ana oka bibi fa climate credit ho a esan say wiemu sesa na ama affect cocoa sector no ewo globally no ama omo eden hyehyeye bi aba udua nua na omo ma usika kakra na ode bo eho bra na omo piloto enhyehye anse oba ade enhyehye no so nti omo hwehwe so mbeye solar mechanized boreholes obetumi dia fa nsuo obetumi abu na nsuo no afa cocoa na se na omunti omo start a omo pilot sa niema no enti ino no sa utie akuafo no nkoma omo ni edi a e kire se eye insurasem ene anidaso nsem kese e na omo kagu Omampeni na Nado Danko Akufo-Addo ene na bedi a kire a osaye MPP flag bearer Dr. Mamudu Bawumia so se ono se bimpreduasa ne hyehyɛ papa Nado Danko Akufo-Addo de ba omo enso support no na utie agric minister era Brian Champona on say ekuafo no wo say yehwɛ omo ye na yehwɛ say not only say wo to koko mu ama omo nko a na mum niema eboa omo ku adwuma ma nansan un say about 3,000 bags of cocoa be no almost smuggled there to Togo Emma National Investigation Bureau, Intelligence Bureau, is NIB, omo SC omo. Echira wo say no globally no. On say cocoa no kofom. Ama demand no so abaso. Enti ama well price no so ekọ kakra. Nenso so entimi ntena ho saa because of niema aman no eyeye. Oko la Côte d'Ivoire Bra Omampeni Kufuor eba ya oni Yera Alassane Ouattara ekabomu and Yera Osei Edu Abraham Osei Edu is that yes that man almost the sa income level differentials no eba which is $400 per 16 bags biano $400 eno omu eguso a omu receive enti ebeye enije say Ghana ni bia in spite of economic challenges we are see come Ghana so ka ho bie na sa abreye tu anamo afri mu e wa hoden mu Ghana for mo ano de obia deserve bia no e wo se yehwe ne ye me kan say no na say brebi drui na cocoa scholarships lawyer na sebi obi okra onko onwura cocoa fu mu kra da ona na enya ne ade e bride
yes sebi dodo na
yes
dodo na mo tete om papa no ye omo ye adwuma o cocoa bo wan no mo achiche fa na kuafo no kakra bi na omo nya bi
enye but wo hwe se Omampeni ba ye no under the free SHS policy or the buy no say no obi anya esom faso enti sa pressure na beda kuani so na ne akanfo bega ne hahia puto no ho ade ye ne dia so ne nsanka no say no omampani na nado danko kufuado ene MPP aban Ghana for tie chi no ye hu say sa policy se be ma kuani no sebe bidie the auto bidie ba be se why shit ono so ba ebe ko school ni bi na sabi o ono so abenya abeye because hwe ya sentimentum ha lawyer no kra ni say lawyers akese ne ayifuo nyina akuafo ma
of course
adan akese wo nyina akuafo ma
my father was a proud
so
go farm odija e kra say ya hwe ni ye kra ma
where the was say 20 million when you fly Gaza was 20 million pesos 70 pesos visa that's was it at then and this and or 10 bags
me free fia mo check am check the back of koko no so because
and the beauty he say who was assi da baby who was assi da baby hyasie na ekope ho akira kwa isan say abeye lucrative enterprise and na me den so ne say mrantie ne sabio omo ye elite no so do omo ho because omo come ho no ma o no say amanfo abegege land ho a omo dokoko fuo ho pa obedu no ma pake omo cars lawyer na who say ebinum cry judges na say me say ba ko bia minim no baby mondi na enti mi hu ne say ye bebo mampani na nado danko kufuo ade ne raba omia any MPP aban so ye de enim say sebi enya de a amamu na ye process into ye goswa ye monitor said dear ye na ma obi biara because we need to grow together na ye nyina ye nyini bom na ye nyina enya oman ne so mfaso na ye nyina so ya som na ya tenetene na yatumi akonka na me ba na mo ka se bi na mani je ho ne nyina ne se oman no enchechire ne mfoforo no ene be konkan ade ana me ne onya adwen ne se eso identity your identity a new patriotic party BOT a new brefie so now the identity no and yet well defined and yet say you be in a dilemma of the as a dilemma of a good so as a breath as a me coffee as a brefie because on session you know near man nyina kire say clearly it is very very important say ye nyina no ye betumi aka ye ho abom na yetimi ama o man na konkan na ye hu say bia na ye wo nra no sabi your challenges nyina mu no yakọ yenim se oman na mum together we come together na yenya innovative and creative leader obi a oye very selfless scandal free leader say yera mamudu baumia na enhyehyɛ ye pa ode be ye won say yakọ yenim na ya ama oman say lawyer media kakra meka ne say yakuafo me yakuani ba me yakoko ni ba na ye nyina ye tete ye kokuma high school call legon ye no abi ne ye de hwɛ ye eye aseda na sa akukudura na nado danko kufuado ne MPP aban anya no omo nkoso enya makuafo na de omo ye bia no akuafo no enso be reward omo
bedase ono amo mesan aba wonchen menko Bernard Odro Techi BOT na membisa minority na watch specifically on the 3rd of this month more they assembly to aban him say mususu say cocoa price no bo no the aban tuade makuafo no fam enti aban hwe na ontum aban tum ya abai mo fa ne sen
lawyer me kuma udisi ya kasa me de enye DC na me hunu so ye menua as an old Vanda and a colleague Vanda but then me yan say he's joined the wrong party.
Since when party are you left that party not long ago?
Lawyer say
who party would nanu ya no free
lawyer abra Kamas or the masses in Baya now preach about the bourgeoism and the proletarian system or kobaya na man for changing the nomenclature of or no ni gidi or massism or catch almost say adia mi di jamu pa de se na mo be ne they didn't take your massism obia or ideological drive a manager on the organization. In fact obi or ye adma or Kessben one reason some could be extrinsic motivation, some could be intrinsic. But say the foundational pillars are enjoy like ND any part to a certain brand, you know. When that pillars become so much falling apart, there's no logic to remain there. Enti mesre minua Kumaudi is they are going to opposition. Nyame ya don't know moko wi a NDC the egalitarian political party enyenyi mu oba ebeje no. Back to your question.
Okay.
Back to your question. Say offer the history of how cocoa was developed as an industry from 1947 you see cocoa board through the ordinance in the 1879 Fernando Po Tetequashe. Every Fernando Po did the first cocoa beans bag and it o mampong. Any the rippling effect of the cocoa ayama Ghana, I think in all honesty say the industry has not been rewarded enough. Lawyers how person with me analyze the cocoa impact. I also share the net impact of our foreign exchange earnings. And they say we cocoa oil. Cocoa we gold oil. Cocoa is the third exporter or earnings are minor for foreign exchange. And in the cocoa bigger sector, me no work say lawyer only some papa cocoa cratching. Into about the cocoa industry and the minute din come quite deep. Now beyond the minua DCE kind say ebimosi or matter then. It is not entirely true. Mamenfa cocoa board as a case study. And
Okay, so let me say this: cocoa farmers, I know, said, the cocoa farmers no can send a text message.
Okay.
So if you're a cocoa farmer, now will share in your brain,
Yeah.
I would say, na.
Yeah.
I'm my Timonka, Jose. Oh, me cocoa farmer, so a political, on your political. I mean, cocoa farmer, I said political. You have NDC cocoa farmer, you have a BB. So let us send us message. If I talk cocoa farmer, we'll send us messages.
Lawyer,
Let's enjoy
in the cocoa industry, there was state regulator need the say or control the pricing level of cocoa. And prior to the 90s, not even the obeto cocoa amagana for krana wedding. Until late President Rawlings ne the cocoa syndicated loan buy. Cocoa syndicated loan but I say you do cocoa we need who buys. Oko Europe and Europe may single out Switzerland. Cocoa ye a certain product that they don't do because of chocolate and they don't care with it. So Rawlings's regime brought in cocoa syndicated loan as some fast one say Ghana kuya 40 cocoa we are ne tomuno. Ye were lances buying companies. Mo de say LBCs no mo de ye ma aban kogis kana na wacheche Amajaro DNA, Olam DNA, Transroyal DNA, me ma 15%, Ubenya 7.5%. Go buy the cocoa, the government of Ghana will absorb it. But sa cocoa board na ye the vehicle. Idea sadien. From the year 2017 between the year 2023 ending, it's operating on losses. Obebi says to what is the business of cocoa board losses relative to cocoa price increment? Say all the car nam. Na se car na de wo nam no car no ta say kwan so a your destination can be affected. So now you can say from the year 2017, cocoa board was 395 million. 2018 was 78.2 million. 2019, 320.6 million. 2020, 426 million. 2021, 2.4 billion. 2022, 3.2 billion. 2023, 4.2 billion. In fact, 2025, you will mean it is projected say cocoa board ebeboka 2.6 billion. Now the aggregate of this nature will say cocoa board odia ni sa ban koje bosia braw. Ya banje bosia ma wi a fakoto cocoa na koton na nyamfa so ma ban no. See such an entity for the since 2017 and the MPP at me operating under this law site will tell you say we are in trouble. Lawyer Bisa question say shouldn't Ghanaian farmers be happy? Inti cocoa farmer na ote bono Asante Memo, Western North, part of Northern Central region, no, should they not jubilate? The answer is a big no. Very, very big no. And I'll give 3 fundamental reasons. Reason number 1, cocoa a cash crop at the global market. And your price are buying we as global market in our fix it. Now you fix it we are Ghana buying so busy on that price, no. Now wabejina Ghana for nemu akoto cocoa efre kuafo ho through the LBC no nso akwa akoton at the world market. At any moment, no, a buying to cocoa we faso. Whether it was Rawlings's time, Mills' time, Kufuor's time, Mohammed's time, Nanado's time, no, the business of the government so beto cocoa no wenya net margin intimate na hanka say and then DC time na ye to cocoa ani nyamfa so but the bone of contention the relative percentage and the nominal profit in it and then DC time no na send another tosity I'm giving you data under Mahama's time now we call global world market no na FOB price per ton
which year to be
2016 2017
okay
me quote to 2016-17 as the base at the global level no now FOB per ton world market price was $2,950 exchange rate at that time no was 1 cedi to 3.9 Ghana cedi. So every $1 biano it was 3 point because it was hedging. FOB price per ton 16 bags of cocoa no naga a ton 11,505. FOB price per bag under Mahama near ton 719 Ghana cedis. Farmer share price per bag no na at that time no na Mahama ton 475 Ghana cedi. Enti Sena under Mahama's time Ghana buying to cocoa bag biana na profit onyano was around 44 Ghana cedi. And relative percentage, so far world market price, na Mahama buying to cocoa price biana, na Kuyanino share of the world market price was 66.6%. Government share was 33.94. A hundred person with T4 no for when ye. Sena Mahama pencil, ye to cocoa bag biano, and Fasua na Ghana banyan in percentage term no was 33.94. Mayembra MPP a pencil. Global world market price, cocoa, Mahama was $2,950. And the current MPP government, global market world price, no, $10,000. And to sell for the relative net difference, no, Mahama time, no, $2,950. And the MPP is $10,000, which is about almost $7,100 difference. I face the exchange rates, and offer $1 biana who here 13.7 Ghana cedi to buy $1. World market price per ton which say yeah the percentage in your admadia ton biano you better on 130,000. And Akufo-Addo pencil e was senka cocoa bag bia a to free Ghana kwa for hono you ton 8,125 based on the price na mediama we. And it said Ghana buying you saw the relative world market price and one. It was a bag bianca was a Ghana buying to free cocoa for hono a year 8,125. Ghana buying said there be Kuyanina or Tia Santa Maimo Bono Western or Central Regional Metono 2,070 Ghana cedi. And to which I say Ghana buying you saw world market price to cocoa bianwa Ghana buying yam faso 6,055 Ghana cedi in percentage terms. Kuyanina odo cocoa ewo edra mamponten ewo kumawu ewo bekwai ewo ebuakwa no ono no nya 25.4%. Ghana ban no ono one rampam no onya 74.53%. Enti me post to wahwefo say ya wa ban mienu na ba kuto cocoa a onya mfaso 33%. Ababa akuto okokwa onya 74%. How can you convince me BO to say sa MPP abaye no wan rampam wan sija wan tikoko wan kwa paso wan kwoti koko ama wan ka no dunsina ngo no sa koko board no trankran no to koko bag bia na onya 60 million old Ghana cedi and Mahama town no na 2.4 million. So how can you convince me on this platform say me Antonio my friend people mine? They told me in reason number 2. And the Mahama mamu no initiative Cocoa Road. Mahama who say auto Cocoa kura no nyamfa so 2.4 million old Ghana cedi dia. E was so di ya kwan ama kuafo edo Cocoa ho tom because ye nwe kwan ba kwan na kire de owe. Enti Ghana fo be dia dance under Dr. Stephen Dotopuni former Cocoa CEO no. Cocoa growing areas, me, Quatria dentia, or Master to be precise. No, we had our share. MPP by or said there be Dr. Pune engaging in inflated prices. In a coffee, Kroll and associate say, or my forensic auditing. Me challenging me brother. On Boba Cope, Dr. Pune, all the audits and Kroll associate bay, you know, baby implicating. And it's a for Cocoa Road project under Mahama. A better will say. Former President Mahama who says cocoa creating who bet me a tonwa beyond price na all ton a yakwan ode ni no by a fasoba aban be we twa kokoi de to so me nse twa to and this aban say look ye ba pensioner a teacher for nurse for doctor for bankers or state owned enterprises no they entitled to some pension benefit in this aban ye say there be koko akuafo so mfaso and this aban benya afiri mo ho no ye be create a pension mechanism be create a certain fund e dey sika to mo. I'm challenging my brother 8 years now running sa sika na ndisi abanti to ho se koko akuafo yemfan ye pension mo no sika na wo hin sika na o ma wi ahye eni se o kan niam nyina we bo ma de atwa to kora me de me kasa ba wien PBC produce buying company lawyer me to show we so far back information am package say about 8 months in o market you akra ya asem afei PBC na the leading cocoa buying entity for government no one bag of cocoa they are not buying and they say abaya or no wanya 80 million old Ghana cedi no to cocoa 20 no pocket 60 million adenti na wose me betena adwenkyere dwuma die so na me aban no me bona baso se me bo aban we abaso anhwe an man ko heaven eba cocoa production and I can tell you say aban otimi pocket cocoa farmer 60.something million na o makweri 20 million there sa aban no me tena o show we so na nwumre na me commend no anhwe ada me wu yankopon beka se da bi oti e so cobron sanjem they don't deserve to be commended. The Ghanaian cocoa farmer needs more under this government.
BOT.
Lawyer.
And I would say
what can the area?
Very interesting.
Over 20 million. Don't mama 4 million. I could afford 20 million. That is the bottom line.
That is not the bottom line. Pocketing 60 million and giving 20 million to the farmer now. You don't need commendation. What pocketing system as a government? Because lawyer, I use my advice sadly. Me say abaya wanya 80 million. Now my query 20 no 60 million. You don't deserve commendation. Me what price is 7.something million. Me pocket even 2.4 now. So it will tell you say NDC drink cocoa.
You go explain tire.
We are not explaining tire.
The bottom line.
80 million. Abaya for 60 million. I'm making 20 million now.
Are you ready?
20 million. Bottom line.
Okay. Mami come Mr. Jemfi on 19.
Asresem. Ye ka say o hear message ya honorable DC betima we. O timi say obi a o ye adwuma o PBC. And send me messages in kwa. Say PF1, Provident Fund 1, Fund 2, Penifona for music edi. 8 months said Mr. Techikai almost say salary my. In fact, PBC need they say virtually a gu and I'm a gu. But abiding to minya the world power. Say or resource the likes of Olamo and you it's sad. You yet your may na baby majority of though Olam Ghana for here Juma or Majaru any idea. But anyway, lawyer, anytime anything farming ebe bate bonus na meniaje. Meniji because me hune say menyini kakra ya wo me atwemako for you mini kakra de starting them back KJT abantima ashta money asafo mo no ye be hu adan papa bibre adan papa ni nyina ye te yesi koko akuafo ana yenka generally akuafo ena esisi sa adan no enti me bisa question bi say ene ye de na ye rush yesi ye nyina ye ba kurum eja kuayo ho because akua uye kuati misi abrosan a obi aye abadwuma this assembly adwuma 40 years when me anto plot ene na kuayo no bibi wo.
Oh no, uko break wako brekumda. Uko brekuma. Usi brekuma you see say chrono. Abrosan kwa de gu kwan hosa. That time na sunwa no no money abrosan. Bi wa na abrosan na kro na me abrosan kwa. Wom nyina ye koko farm kwakuafo a okodo koko a. Me na nanom ne wenum kwa abrosan kwa.
In fact, minim baby mix up no buy. Yenjintum said there has been a mix up because obia so back.
No, so almost so unim. Almost so enya esca no. omo de omo ma eco school.
Okay.
And omo ma no so like that is how it should be.
You know,
Not abandon but cocoa farmer biano de neba eco school brekum de do na so crack abroche and all that. So like do na ekwa abroche na do na eco school no na painfo no so nyi no mo film no. Na aye
interest
diversify from cocoa farming to other areas.
Very well. Israel Bonibi by Parliament around was it 2016? And Uncle Dimo say the way Accra land, Bajoti, and Cry Assassin, or say the way see a fair town. Over to me, a Drian, a feedy West Africa. Israel Boni.
That's true. Yeah.
Also, or sound or your funny so. I say and cry as I'm say, Papa, and your best question, you want the
bomb. Israel for don't say bad Greca.
Very good. And I make say, and Cry Assassin, I mean, the Missus say, and was here no cranny so fair town, say, over to me, the feedy West Africa. Na ana me say ene wo ba bono ne asante ne western region ho dia ene minim de broni beka e che say yo bibi but bibi e wo nyina chi no ye da so na me esresra de it boils down to leadership. It boils down to leadership. Akendifo benedi enim over the past 32 years. Omo commitment to nation building anything. Enti no lawyer I am kasa ya na e me ya o me mu. Because the Bia Mikasa me people said the honorable DCE can. As at 2009, Pado doesn't and Mikasa TV Zuma and PP. But we were doing that 2009, way back 2009. But the question is, change bang and the deba. Well, na honorable Kasa say, you know, scholarship, free outsiders no for the value is the same. Still like it, sir. Minimum beer or bank kakra when you be ni bibia no or kuani ni bibia anye kuani is when your scholarship our text is here o this what you say e ya se film sam e na omo deserve na nkasa no ete ho e na omo ho e kire omo said na me cite example said the likes of all money ade na was a bank koji sika e de ma those into oja omo a omo ntimi ntokoko na won misplaced priorities sir which all boils down to leadership. In the absence of the best, good is considered best. Honorable DC is a for any aji because the best is not at their disposal. And when they see good, they don't have a choice than to jump and celebrate over good. Me were better and a best. And that is what the movement for change represents. Senior, Kuya and one summer year because you know, and yeah, MPP and the trimu a ye and now Mampenya Kufuado. And then the trim no atu koko bomo akuafo ani die mumuntie na muntie ne ye afiaba and Ghana so ye dibie what you say world market price and apeja to level na nke betuma sa atum kra abro 2000 Ghana cedis no na buy na say baby a na ho odin be ye no say na anka hwa na apeja mu ne de Obona baso heading ye but eno nkyere say achievement. This can never be seen as an achievement. The obe hu say ya to koko muko 2000 achievement no na just oni nim de eye afiaba koko na ma brate asuo ewo enwura nim na ado no and the price ankasa automatically naturally and ekosoro enti aban bi any choice and enya Ghana kwanso ne atum Cote d'Ivoire atum now obe compare Cote d'Ivoire increment percentage na de no kro bia na e wo soro che Ghana de enti ya ma ban bia kwan e ma na me fa we ho e me fans what you say w I better know what they fans why you could have done better and can over to me and can over omani also because and American in the absence of the best if you see good you consider it as best lawyer if we say obasa so be ma ba ko pena na twempena enti wo sore no ma 20 obisa wo ho te se ni ade onum se ne su ni pani hoda until so be experience wo say na se we ni papa kra che we wo kire me nyame asem we wo kire me ekwan mefa so obo me bra kra na me die kosi se me wu owumpa metumi atena se no odwen se de odi kan hia no on na papa we have tried NDC we have tried MPP let us try something new you try bibi fufra I want you be say say na bibi fufra what say osofo bi or say the entire Obatunabama movement for change you know one of the reasons then they say the be ko no da na da kam na mu a onka say Ghana pa ma betena Ghana che ohia na yi na adokro mi a bia enka me try bibi fufra who knows e bia na change aba but so try na anya yi a or the other come say I exhausted all available options. Yen anye day anye yi. And that is the point at Ghana for Yedru. Majiri says some movement for change say a case a Ghana, we wouldn't have any other choice. The choir NDC and PPD be fast one. Enti said they can buy Bumas a dombreno and in the 2024 and dombre. The only opportunity we have to say enough is enough. What's the NDC SSA MPP? What's the NDC SSA MPP? They will catch the NDC MPP ne say. Hey, Sanko Fui say Yanyo me ya, omit me as say Amina ye. Omunum say a dispenser Hammond. Lawyer. Untimi say some moment yes, I know my drink here. Lawyer, my mention what they back. Types of voters to pen Ghana. We have the purposeless voter and a purposeful voter.
Purposeless.
Yes. Okay. And a purposeful. And I make I say obi a visionless. The first part no. Oh no about what one I say fantasy. Me free ha. Say na ye karo. Minimum no Vanda. We say no die che no abo say that
ye now say a purposeless.
O say the ni botaye papa bia. Me say botaye papa. Meba
contentious.
And me say
purposeful.
Me as I'm American so tie ya me say oni botaye papa bia.
Enya the botaye ni say oni pa dey Vanda.
The botaye me bacho enya the botaye no.
The botaye no.
Me na make am asem tie me. Na make am asem tie me. Any penalty on onye adwuma. Onye adwuma you are unemployed. And now what you say? Ni nua Vanda bi abetena ha say NDC ba go say MPP. Oh when Vanda ko eye. Enjo enka e wasenka ono butayes na ni so say me kwakoto aba a political leadership which has the obligation to assist those of us who are needy.
He sees that in a Vanda because himself Vanda virtues are owono ebema na ye good leader.
Bacho ona o Vanda na hu so ni pada ana so virtues. Obi dey say we kokko.
Of course.
Kokko ne be no.
Well,
me bacho kokko ne be no.
So
ebema na nya adwuma.
Obi ameka so.
What I say omo
to aba no ba.
Botayenti a yede to aba say ensesan beba na mpuntuo beba no. Sa afo no mu ni bi. Ne dia no oye fanatic. Fantasy no follow. No akodi political party e chi o weni a na watwi soroku after 2 years na e ko say enko ye kwa o.
Me pese me twa no. Me pese me twa no. But who ni say ansa na obi ebe decide say Bernard Odrotechi Vanda. Enti me nkoto abama no na wahu say Bernard Odrotechi the whole NDC a eda ho. Any nipa war from the ward sa kwa kosi national executives. Akoshia. Yes nipa dodo na form belong to NDC nyina yenyi baako na only party nanim omakoyi Bernard Odrotechi. So wo pimpim na so mo believe say Bernard Odrotechi and the DNDC and him nebeye ya. What is wrong? Say me who say aside that no or Vanda your virtues beer or babu anti me to abama na purposeless.
Say the reason why they to ama BOT no. And they say me wo gidie when mu say adwuma me so nipa no a make us we unemployed. Bernard de me wo gidie when mu say oba or Vanda or virtues beer synchronize with me problem no enti me ogidie so oba me ba be menya dwuma ya on say arise beyond Vanda fantasy me wa Vanda hey I see Syria well wow but one point I me make you know say ogidie bi say papa no ba na religious leader no oba ma na dwuma ya then me dey ba can omo ye purposeful no because election about leadership and leadership was created to solve problems me wa enti what the problem na so ko follow fantasy we purposeless MPP ni NDC who say na people of the voter region or let me say some people or larger people in the voter region no omo about omo koto no omo hwehwe NDC no mo
scientific adeben ye de kasa
me bacho
because
over the period enya one person Professor Mills by the people of voter.
They believe in NDC and not because of Professor Mills.
Very good. Me say a party. They
believe in the principle of social democracy.
The social democracy.
Social democracy.
Who they deep? Who is what they believe in? No crowd. It's not what they
believe. Ashanti regional people a DMPP chino not because say MPP, but they believe in the fundamental principles I did building MPP.
Which is now broken.
They're from NLM.
Which is now broken.
We should credit people.
Which is now broken. The reality of the matter is
because who will say broken, but who say broken.
Senior, me say fundamental principles I edit NDC. Fundamental principles I edit MPP. No. Inherent in it, and say we started project. Your mind project. I call Jibosia. Jaran Empro.
Eka different debates altogether.
I'm asking a question. It means that they have deviated.
Because
Also, the better the catcher will say NDC was not created for the good of NDC, but for the good of Ghana. The same way MPP was not created for the good of itself, but for the betterment of the country.
Yes.
What let me say? And if the motive, the foundation is for the betterment of this country. Now, but now can say NDC na intimate, MPP na intimate. Is it for the betterment of the country? And to our principles, values, whatever, vamus, nina, a crash relative. They say, Oman Kasa interest. So, Omo egos, how they feel. What I say, and the lady of mine, ain't in a young quiet anymore. Ain't in over the period wasted woman, ain't in a corruption levels, no, and yes, so high, no. What I say, ain't in a, you see, arrogance, no, whatever. You what I say? Entina, your fertile land, yet we are importing pepper. Minim say, I'm coming first now, my details now. Under MPP, we are importing pepper. Pepper, me kwa in Ghana, no. You import to about, let's say, almost 78% of me kwa in Ghana. With accessibility when you know, you import it. Tomatoes, you didn't Ghana, you import 68% accessibility when you know. Ofa. Your friend said food crops now. Each and every one of them we import. Meanwhile, you was as a barrier our Ghana. Our Pedia dancers a Ghana as no a very fertile. Israel. Bronia Mikai, one case of demon, one dancer a yampa. Sani Bumai, is that the fundamentals? Is that the values you mentioned? Okay. And Yakako is a farmer, no, a area and can absorb it and can unemployment rate, but there is lack of leadership.
Okay.
In both NPP and NDC. And I'm a result to her. So let's choose leadership against political parties. Political party from Puntuoma. And a Ghana Mamrano Crown of 2 million political parties, or the same individuals. And I'm a lawyer, we don't have a lawyer. 2012, yes, where MPP in. Yes, where MPP in.
President.
Yes, where MPP in.
Yes, where President.
Yes, where John Dajokumkufo in.
President.
2008, yes, where NDC in. Yes, where John Evans Atamils in. 2016, yes, where MPP. So mumra bemu yes swear Nana Adodanko Akufo-Addo in 2024 yes swear movement for change yes swear NDC yes swear MPP ya bompaye se Ghana fo nyina ya dwem ebeba fom na ye hu se ye nsesemu na ye hwe nsesemu awu obeso abra bo sesa obeso obesesa ebeti baba sa
but you are safe
na ye swear in na ye swear in Alan John Shematin as the next president of this country said about the Christ-like character about the boy my Ghana no my Ghana for into my pefra
ne odi twa to no na also odi den
or the Christ-like character
okay
about the boy my Ghana and now can be more sure o say empe Christ sembia o empe Christ ye mu ye ba be create loot and share ye be wia ye de amafo be code Dubai akoye omutiaba ye be to dan ache was a Christ-like character Ghana this time around they see enough is enough Radibegistia no na
Unza Ghana usha ye constitution now. The preamble of the constitution now. The main tenets of your democracy now are grounded or predicated on multi-party democracy.
Sure.
It means obi yese or co independent. I am the master nipa. Unko bag no unko kind that aspect of the constitution because see the moment ube lose sight of sa particular provision in the constitution no den say
na multi-party lawyer multi-party no interpreting say
multi-party means multi-party
yes we are all parties we are 4 parties here are we not 4 parties here
as in
are we not 4 parties here yes
individual
we are all parties independent is a party
okay if that's your definition
there be anti multi-party interest
of multi-party constitution because ubetimi akobat but the constitution itself no envisage
excuse me what is independent
envisage
do you understand what the party is what is a party is our political
we have a whole political party
we are talking about parties
your political
parties
act a government.
multi-party.
Lawyer,
And
I
on
mean,
chance,
who say,
Mr. Don't
I've
get
been
confused.
An independent parliamentary candidate before. Now, say who contested Abanoa, it do filing system no. The EC does not recognize independent as a party.
Individual party.
Excuse me, which point are you talking about? Recently, 2020, I was independent candidate. I had over 20,000 votes.
But it doesn't make
MPP
you a
near
party.
here. Our young minister near 20,000. Why did the EC tell me that I'm not a party? Once I talk about what you know.
We are
Talk about what you know. I needed endorsement. I got endorsement. The MPP candidate needed endorsement. He got endorsement.
But he was sponsored by the party.
Sponsored by a party.
Yes.
And sponsored by a party. What can I do? Was I not sponsored?
Anyway.
Was I not sponsored?
You were sponsored by individuals.
How do you know I was sponsored by individuals? Why you there? You know what I got my sponsor?
They do the payment of the filing fee. No. Omo de party as a vehicle na ekono. The party will prepare summary of their names and they will pay the filing fee at a go.
Wow.
Yeah. No. Let's educate the people.
Can you imagine?
Allow.
Can you imagine?
But so I can decide independent. No.
Lawyer sponsors. Lawyer bet my case. Lawyer. But
so we debatable. It's clear.
The way issue. Lawyer, who's now want to mean 25 filing fee more? I am MPP and this.
But number one individuals. But the party will pay.
Lawyer. For me,
the party has decided on my personal and we decided
for me, MP. So now, or make any attempt. No, can he boldly saw your MPP and this senior? He loses that seat. I didn't think I say Oko Parliament as a vehicle through MPP. Now, be a one case and now me name case no. Minye MPP niya. Mrano say you have lost that seat. It means they sponsored you. But then for me, MP was independent. And until break over so be 137. There was a contention say when the majority. In the ruling of the speaker, I say we have majority side. And to parliament says in the wisdom of the architecture no. When him say any absolute majority. So independent is independent.
Yes, he had decided to do business with them.
Very good. Independent has always been independent. The independent has always been independent. There is a possible independent caucus.
Independent
in Parliament.
But independent caucus.
It was mentioned. They spoke about it.
Oh, I see.
Independent caucus.
Yes. You can choose. You can choose to belong to an independent caucus. They make an untiana. Me say, Mami, hold on. They make out you are independent about it.
Okay, I know best 1 or 2 on the cocoa price.
Yes. Lawyer, Adia make an say and come my di nyina no. Akuafo no kuso send messages.
Me be kan yo mo de asisi.
Oh, all right. O tie de me nua yi kan a better say obebo aban abaso in spite of the challenges. And na on chiremu kofa GDP ni de ma. You see, Nana Danko Akufo-Addo ne MPP aban. Omo ne Akuafo no dinsa wo so. Na omo tie de omo pese omo ka ene niema omo hia. Me ne o ka say sisia na osu ansa owo ba bia contest ye o constituency omo ebre on koko body sakes no omo shada ene nursery no na omo de ache omo na omo sa de afa koko afo se no kra no manka koko afo omo na send message mami make you ade a majority of the farmers ye twa koko agu no eno so no lawyers ye tua oka koko no a ye tua agu no onsa beka sa credit oka a credit a climate credit afoforo ya omo sa de beka ho ya ni nyina kire se oman no sebi kakra ye ko yanim de ye obi dia memfa eno na Nana Danko Akufo-Addo aye se ade ye koko akuafo ne dia no omfa ne sanka eno na me pese menua ye bold e omo gitum se ade a aban na ye no eyade a was say commending no na owo ebi a ense bi a opese okaka ho a na waka but say obeka say in the absence of that prof no pacho in the absence of the best the good and that is what you have and for now and for now the Danko Kufuado ne Ira Mamudu Baumia ekuafo memi ekuani ba obi a wotie o sahua kontomra western north ne bono ene the regions are edua koko ni nyina omo say omo very grateful to you na omo be koso abompaye e de ama na watumi aye dodo e de ama wo mo esan say ene a lawyer says a cement price is 95 Ghana cedis. Oba me hodia Kumawa is about 87 Ghana cedis. But sa price e betumi ato koko ayibako cement mako 22, right? Compared to John Mahama de na 30 what am I 30 Ghana cedis? Never to say. It was my 13. What was it, you know? And the Charles Koko Kuyanina who say Sabri enya fe na ode ne ntoma a otoye no ekusia wo asa akotua the best school fees o mampani sika na ode ma no turu koko no aye dua no kakra no enyina nse ebebo koko no ho bai ne ase ye climate no ne make sure say emfaso bia ewo so emakuani no a eye kuani ne dia ne de lawyer enya dia ne nsan to me kan da biara
Okay, so Ghana increases cocoa farm gate price by 58% to 33,120 Ghana cedis. Okay, per ton. Okay, so mami, maybe
5 seconds. Honorable Asimokai. Media min pe kra ne se obi betra so otum futragu etiefu ani. Asima kan ye na ode toto ye de ye kan ye very simple. Yento cocoa bon kosro at the world price no. Aban yeti ha no. Wato cocoa for eyim esikem. On tum. What you say? Enkosro no. Na otum a yes odwen cocoa akuafo ho. We hu omo bre. And was what tum ama omo. But I do not call it say you were na ebi ade bia ye tona ma no na ekosoro na ekosoro a we say wo aban no way. Etiefo asem we enti we efa aban ho. Price now is it
not the case is it not the case in spite of the price now akosro we are say German so no Abano could have decided say instead of 58% no obetum 20% obetum 30% obetum 40%.
Equally could have decided to increase it 75%.
It's precise.
And so I found 75.
So the point is always there are parameters
very well entirely in say abana bono modern baby abana bono modern na me person what can say ebia inputs eko enhance production e what dey can ebia am no be adwen say abana bono modern or the farming inputs bi akọ boa omo ba o ka price na nkasa dia under no circumstance and abet me just accredit in dia ba
madam asema me ko kan
former Ashanti regional Eric Opoku or me kia ibina na ye ka patriotism me person me di try. I say although I believe government could have increased the producer price for cocoa a little more, this increment is good for the sector and the farmer.
Why?
Eric Opoku. Yeah, Eric Opoku. Okay. Yes, I have that. You see, me know a platform.
NDC.
Yeah, Eric Opoku. Yes. Okay. Yes. And let me read it again. No, I'm not saying he sent it to me. No, I'm not saying he sent it to me. I'm saying that I have a message from. This is it.
Loyalty. Loyalty.
He said that although I believe
loyalty on a year ranking member. No, but a position that
I did not say
I'm saying that you never said that. And so Kasana was disappointed in DC.
And you were disappointed because this is it.
Say Honorable Kopoku.
Okasa
was disappointed.
Even if it's realistic station.
You never said that.
He said that.
Lawyer, let me tell you. Lawyer, let me say.
Although the government could have done better.
No, I will not believe that.
Why would you believe?
Okay.
Why will you all say? Although I believe government could have increased the producer price for cocoa a little more, this increment is good for the sector. This increment is good.
Politics no more. You know, man.
What you was about 8,125. Honorable Kopoku, who now issue press release in Parliament. catch Ghana for on behalf of NDC say. So price of 8,125 nanka was a Ghana buying ton. What on 2,070 Ghana cedis. A buying for 6,000 plus Ghana cedis. And in Kami Beauty, I'm a lawyer. And Kamini Marchibia say, price no say that here. And it's a war MP no away ranking member no. I will lead you.
Osan Kwakasa
saying where the other what disappointed the court of the NDC.
What disappointed?
He never said that.
He's being realistic. NDC politics.
He's being realistic. Politics. He's being realistic.
Okay, they are doing politics.
Okay. When now you're off. Now you're off. Let me read messages.
He has said that. Although I believe government could have increased the producer price for cocoa a little more, the increment is also good for the sector.
Okay.
What is wrong with Asama Yenra Kopoku guy?
Okay.
I don't think they are talking
So I can't man people.
Come again.
But that statement is wrong even in principle.
Why are you saying
Obi ye ton de 8,000.
Why are you saying it's wrong?
A buying a pocket system. I'm 20 million.
No.
What's the
He's saying that
Kopoku is not being fair to the cost of the NDC.
Okay.
So can you party on one condition? Lawyer,
it.
I'm choosing my words very well.
Carefully.
So lawyer, I remember Kopoku. I don't know your ranking member. I issue statement. Ama yenum be believe you know. So I'm saying trying to hook a same way there. He's been disingenuous to the cost of Ghana and NDC.
Okay. Let's see what pans out. My producers.
Oh, yeah, they
please
can check.
try and see.
I will not lie
on
your platform.
If you can get,
I will not lie on your platform.
No, I'm saying
Why
they
don't
can
you
get
do-
honorable Eric. That's what I'm saying. The
Precisely.
producers should try and see if they can get it. Good evening to you, lawyer. 2024 is for movement for change. Ghana needs a change, and that change is Chief Alan Chemating. Nana Amwating Konongo sends us this Afanfanto message. Good evening to you, lawyer. I like your program. Keep it up. Benzema Information Center inside Achumako Foridia off Sunyani Road sending us this Benzema. Good evening to you. Okay. Good evening to you, lawyer. Please tell the independent man to listen to what the NDC man is saying. If he doesn't know, he should. Okay. Please, we are not hearing anything. They are making unnecessary. Okay, they were also it's part of the program, so please allow. Daniel from Dromo Abokrum sends us this message. Now this one says, good evening to you, lawyer. I'm enjoying the program. I am of Abadu Kochi. I am cocoa farmer. My cocoa farm is in Dechra. The information I received from the caretakers is fantastic. Their reaction is joyful everywhere. Dr. Tuaso, he says. Okay. Said the caretakers have sent message saying they are so happy. John Mensa organizer Cote d'Ivoire says the cocoa farmers are happy. So far, so good for Ghanaians. Okay. Good evening to you, lawyer. I wish we could stop this NDC MPP every day. Ghana is bleeding. We are just joking in this country. We are not joking. No. We are doing serious nation building. We give scholarship money to politicians while the poor voters suffer. Government is still owing poor NAPCO youth for about 8 to 9 months and have no plans of paying. Ghana needs change. From intellectual Bibini from Nkoko. Okay, intellectual Bibini from Nkoko. You see, you benefited from a program that the government introduced called NAPCO.
With taxpayers' money.
No, I'm coming. It was a government program. He benefited. His government is owing him. He's pissed off. But you see, not everybody even benefited from that program. But it was a government program.
Like seriously.
Yes, it is.
Seriously.
Yes.
Incompetence collapsed the program.
Well, me from day one, I thought the program, I didn't support the idea though. But my point is that I didn't support the idea from the onset because I was looking at where it is going to. But the bottom line is that I'm coming. He opted to be part of that program, enjoyed the program, and then after that. Bad network, a bag of cocoa is 8,000 Ghana cedis. Okay. Please, silence. Honorable Eric Opoku is on the line. Honorable Kessben Emwajo.
Lawyer, Majo so.
Pachona Empom Etisay.
Nyame adom na ko ahoye pa. Se mo so hoye de.
Obadi adom ehoye pa. Yate anamon sonko so abuko 2 ye ewo sunwane manhene aye na ase ye bom abaso.
Yadamase.
Yo. Anyumre yi de ye frewa some ye di enkomo eda fa cocoa price increment na abano. And I statement so a minority more de beto abontin. Na program no so ana ye scientist waka obabi se nea abantu mu ne de nanka obetumi aye ne chensa ana se de buru saa de na so ntumu na ode aba no eye eno na ede tiwasho aba studio santi pacho statement no mame enkan se de ye kan no ewo ha na ye hwese sana waka no wo baabi ana buema me na se atiko na ye hwese eno na say
no apart from statement official statement na me issue ye no men kasa baabi abi o tu kwan
okay
me no kasa me London
okay
enti me kasa me ya official statement no me ne radio station bi an kasa
okay enti I mean quote to statement we chirona o say although I believe government could have increased the producer price for cocoa a little more, this increment is also good for the sector. Quote and unquote, Honorable Eric Opoku MP, ranking member, Food and Agriculture Committee.
Source when they buy
Source no every is it Asempa news portal.
many as I haven't spoken to Asempa. Many Asempa Kasai. So a fake.
Okay.
A fake.
Okay.
Mr. Say a story or more than anti a fake boss so Mon will be who say fake why.
Okay. Beauty so chow.
Many of Bianca say. Major sir.
Okay. Honorable Eric Opoku and the producers no mebo mabaso pa my idea. Honorable Eric Opoku so two kwan so waje brand akasa clarify sa position na or say on can esa. Okay, so a bag of cocoa is 8,000 Ghana so if you Akufo-Addo give them 2,000 as okay, not insulting price. Okay, thank you for your message. Please let's reduce the insult. This is a big platform. No insult here, please. Hi, good evening to you, lawyer. I am Daniel for Achimoda and a student. This MPP NDC thing is really affecting this country and even in education as well. See, there are a lot of brilliant students in Ghana, but I had never seen a poor, brilliant student ever given a scholarship, but rather the rich and taken students are winning scholarship, and it's unfair. Well, you also not being fair because we also know of people who have gone to the farm. A story has gone out that they have scored higher marks from the farm gates. They are now in UK pursuing we're based on scholarship. So let's be fair to facts as people as we progress, so that well at least I'm referring that is one that is public, but there may be others that is not public. So let's also give that credit. Good evening to you, lawyer. The fatigue from the perpetual sway of the two dominant parties in our nation is palpable. Okay. It's time for a refreshing change of leadership, one that prioritizes competence and progress. Let's entrust Chief Alan Chamating and Abu Sakara with the reins of government to steer our country towards a brighter future. Nana Kwame Wasa Akrupo. Nana Kwame, Abu Sakara has been a presidential candidate before. Honorable Alan Chamating has been a minister for so many years. They are all political animals. They are politicians. The two of them are politicians who have been in the Ghana political stage for a long time. So, okay, Honorable. Okay, Honorable is back on the line. Hello, Honorable.
Minia.
What's the number?
Jamu fra mi. Meaning say my issue official statement. Me di shase.
Minority for the
Oba ma me kwa ma cheche. Ko ko nsem ni mu kakra.
You want my you. My you.
Yeah. I'm say if we cocoa board no. Adwena ye dey establish cocoa board nyina ne say ye pete ye nya obi a institution bi a e be hye akuafo a ye producers any buyers o ma try cocoa ne ntem no ma hwe am ye dua cocoa no dodo na o ma hwe say ye ton a akuafo no be nya guaranteed prices na o ma nya competitive prices na Ghana nso so enya ho mfaso se enya saa na se Ghana nya ho mfaso de a ene nko se kuani no wote ni cocoa na ye ma no kwan no ono akoton na aban be tax a aban tax by the regulator na eye cocoa board no be share vinfre say obeye cocoa na djuma na Ghana so benya ho mfaso na kuani no e benya ho mfaso na cocoa no ye koton na brochire edu de kwa brochire a price ya ubenya no ho no ebi na ubetwa e de amakuani no edi so na price no e wo form a price no ehun na odi betwa ebo no amakuani no. But this year is a different year in the history of cocoa. Ebi si wiase da sa oba international cocoa marketer cocoa a short to the sense a shortfall no a range between 300,000 and 500,000 tons of cocoa. As it is today, udru world marketer buyers look uteska ba umunya cocoa ni binto. Enti eno na ama cocoa bo akosra ebi nsi wiase da. In fact, never in the history of cocoa and a world market ya record 10,000 per ton of cocoa ebi nsi da. But me no kasa ekura no International Cocoa Organization a forecast say so we cocoa bo ba bia dro na shortage no ebe continue for 2 years. It next year season ya best start October san so cocoa besan short sa na shortage no efri Ghana any Cote d'Ivoire because Ghana and Cote d'Ivoire nko ano you produce approximately 70% of cocoa yeti ni wiase nyina lawyer mpacha wutie me de
it's your honorable
good enti Ghana cocoa no reduce significantly over 2021 it was reported say Ghana produce 1,045,000. This year, we are struggling to hit 450,000 metric tons. And the cocoa no so tesa. The agriculture will say farmers no income when you free cocoa no. A swat kakraka. And it's a production peaking over 1 million. Now a reduce to 450,000. The agriculture will say cocoa farmers income no a reduce significantly. Now, a better na yatimia compensate to our income loss no income no mahwe no a better no manya dia shame. And until the world market price no after jacket here pa ebi si we aseda. It is a ne Ghana kon nya $10,000. Na ya farm yanso cocoa production no eswate eno na ama farmers cocoa bo na cost so na e de na wo say ye twa bo na e wo say ma akuafo no price ya ebe ma akuafo no so adi ye. Now lawyer me kan wa fidie so e ba church me kan wa fidie so and I want ye nuanom a enima kenkan nyina ncheke since I established cocoa board government bia ni ho a wabetwa cocoa bo a abrochebo no one Ghana akuafo less than 50%. Yes, and na akufo ado abawe It has never happened under any government in Ghana except this government. Obi a Osimi Wobia, let him go through the records. Aban bi any ho in the history of cocoa in Ghana. Our kwabrochire cotton cocoa. Nebuo no. Wama yakuafo no less than 50%. Just aban we. And so question here be say cocoa boy kosoro. Amena ye ton cocoa $10,000. Now see there be member kuafo no 25%. Meaning I send a cocoa adwuma ugu no.
Around 58% and not 25%.
There be 58%,
And yeah, increment,
last year price,
Uh-huh.
Last year price of 1,308, and I will increase that price by 58%. But 2070, no, they make what the check approach bona, just 25.47%. If I told you, I said it.
Okay.
Lawyer.
Matthias, there's a what the exchange rate na ekeka ho na we computation na percentage na aban etua edama cocoa farmer no and I will say a be 25% no
25.47%. And I may say in the history of cocoa in Ghana, never ABC that say aban biyama akuafo no less than 50% except this government. Because for 3 years, Okuafo are 49, 48, 47. I think but the Okuafo do 25.47. Now regulator no, na it is over here. Cocoa no so na Okuafo yes no. Ono ni Okuafo ho na eteska. Ma lawyer wo tie me.
Me tie opa.
Ono ni Okuafo no ho na eteska. Eti yanya argument ne say ene afi we ya afi all over the world. Akuafo feeling because global shortage no our occasion price hikes are ABC da ama obiya baby akoko wo biya no ayesika aden na Ghana akuafo de omo koko ne nikwa so munya competitive price aden nikwa so munya price e papa na dia na bind this ka no koye sesi how the cocoa bag ekosi abrochire se Ghana bind so no ankoton na makuani na so an bag e di drew abrochire dwoma cocoa bag near better no 8,125. It's 1 million. I'm going to say, remember, creating 2,000. Number first 6,000. I will say, I baby, I be that. It's the argument I hear canvas and say, let me fair to our cocoa farmers. If I told you,
it's your honorable.
I'm lawyer. Yeah, can I say, yeah, the cat can say, about to cocoa. You can't say one to no. But your lawyer will tell me there.
Hello, honorable Ethiopia.
Inti Saukoma Equafona Kitwasa. What's the cocoa? And your politics, this is not politics. So I say, cocoa price now you go to a wet market and you crap.
Okay.
Now, be answering to say,
okay.
Exchange rate used to, Sanyano crap. On come over BNT. But Sayano crap. What is the reason? So what's the CC of was and a lawyer? So one can say a cocoa query. And what dog cocoa. And I buy a cotton cocoa, no somebody I'll be yeskabi. Or quite a sikabem, no assembly mount 25.47%. Not the account far. On your worried.
Honorable Eric Opoku Asema Obisa Enyumbre no member of parliament for Asunafo South constituency onwa so ena ye eba minority I war emra shebedwama omo agriculture we no na ye be fa ne say shadow minister for agric ewo emra shebedwam honorable ye beda asem repa ye be sign atwetwe enkomo okay all right yo. Okay, so I see new patriotic party in Panyin for Chiremu, I or horses so or family na Ghana for NTA. Menkai messages no kakrana, member studio so and I am here. Obri Abua, I Poma Chrome says. For region, lawyer, those discussing the cocoa issues are not cocoa farmers, so they don't know what is happening on the ground. Come and see how farmers are jubilating here, increasing price from 800 to 2070 Ghana cedis is not a joke in a season. Okay. Good evening to you, lawyer. Ghanaians are not going to tolerate mediocrity government and president who is not ready to govern this country again. So therefore, we cannot give Ghana in the hands of NDC for 4 years again. Thank you, lawyer. Okay, thank you also. Okay, so please don't call me. I can only read messages, please. Thank you, lawyer. Thank you to Mills and vice president, and later became president right after Rollins. Okay, what do we do? Dawson Papa, but I'm trying to see where. Okay, Mills and Rollins and Mills. Okay. Okay, so good evening to you, lawyer. Cocoa farmers are very happy. Lawyer, NDC never like bitter truth. Tell the NDC man in your studios that it's not been fair to we the cocoa farmers. TK sends us this one. It says, have Eric Opoku and his co-host factor the expenses involved in taking in talking about this into account? Okay, that is also a legitimate question that he is asking. Good evening to you, lawyer. I don't understand why some journalists in this country waste time on unnecessary and by oh, okay, please, I've said no insult, because if I read the insult, you are indirectly insulting me, so I don't read it. Nana Buaji Tribudahini, thank you for your message, but please, the insults, I am unable to publish the insult. Cocoa farmers, we are not happy. Bia. Okay, obviously, we are not happy. Bia. Very interesting one. Frank Kaswa says, good evening to you, lawyer. Thank you to Honorable Eric for setting the record straight. Please tell BOT that Chairman Ajari says hi. Okay, thank you for your message. Okay, so this was a good evening to you, lawyer. You're doing a great job. It's time we put an end to the diplomacy of NDC and NPP. Obviously, they take us for granted. We need a third force, and that is a movement for change. I wish you could give my number to the man in charge of the movement over there. Okay, so Yawalebi from Nkoko says you should write his number. I can't give the number on. So after program, please check and get the number. I cannot now announce it on air. But maybe I also the number better so that people can contact you. I think that will also be good evening to you, lawyer. BOT emphasis on the government pocketing 6,000 plus and giving the farmers 2,000 plus. Has he considered who send the cocoa beans to the international market to sell, or the cocoa beans travel to international market themselves? So how much will the farmers spend in transporting the beans to the world market? Should farmers decide to take it to the market themselves? Interesting. You see, farmers analysis that they are making. Good evening to you, lawyer and BOT. The cocoa farmers have been shortchanged by this current government. Say yes, Bokrom, change is coming, he says. Good evening to you, lawyer. I am Kingsley from Chifu. And yes, please tell BOT he might be useful for the NDC Coalition Center instead of the propaganda. Compare the percentages cocoa price increment of Mahama to that of Nana Ado. Hey, plenty messages. Okay. Please. I've just realized our time. We can just do 2 minutes, and we have to rush because we are left with only 6 minutes. Okay. So 6 minutes per enemy to me at the amamo. Unfortunately, so 2 minutes, and we are good to go because our time is up. Yes, 2 minutes. All right.
Yeah.
2 minutes.
On the laptops, no. Me kase vi niama Ghana yehu no. Nyame adom omode Nana Danko Akufo-Addo bae sabre na Yoruba Umia education minister Dr. Yawadu Chum Jumapa omo eye me teacher ni professional teacher na a for intervention akufo ado ye aside say otua nkwara no school fees na ofo no sebe ne ntoma ode afira no mfa nkosia wo wa na sebe ne ha himpota no no omampani se ade a ode aba ene se akwada bia no yebema no abefo tablet ibi na niema obesua no eguso na aboa no ama no aye research na watumia eno na amanoni ene countries a yesuasua no omoye na no na yewura mahama se sebi antiase enim na ohuni enti e wo se aban ekoto laptop de mankara na eyamanyosem na yeye ehwa na manfo de beto se John Mahama wo so o kan so be ma laptops ni bi ho you see ebra me chirade or secondary school no am me put it on record
odo anunsi no
me dem anunsi no I'm putting on record me was secondment nya ya de chire you know say even amwase enkwada pad 10,000 na Mahama select here so de be ma o pad o ema ba kokora ntimi ama baako pe so it is any sabio with all due respect to our former president kan onu tum na onu aketwa no ye raba
me da se ba me ko Janfi
lawyer asedan Kenya me say enne entiase eba kan na amanfo dwen say ye to abawi a swearing in no ye swear political parties in by ne ye nyina ye hu say individual na
political party no sponsor
ye to no so aba no
political party no sponsor no
Benin nya independent president no ye can sponsorship asem France nya independent candidate ye can sponsorship asem enti na obi ekoto aba political parties kwa fa development ma o e individual no personal vision say political party na development the bank the president ko for buy na do buy enka e be times 10 e individual vision and health insurance hospitals 1 year 6 months na yentuai and so say na president ko for ade ehia no pa but the same MPP government in buy on say the priority here free SHS enti hono wayere ne ho pa
information
last personal vision
180 million has been
lawyer personal vision
just last week
personal vision enti personal vision e dia na che say nipa o sefata ne to abama no eno bo kena Japan ye MP say wa utie mo so MP hwede oye won person so other than the same MP no enye bie e che say enye party no e individual no one the lawyer me kire enti ye to abama individual ni su ene ne ban sefata ono na ode suban pa eba be bu man ama o man na ide nyamesuro ni ade nyamesuro ni mu a I'm telling you matana part nyamesuro ni mu unya chance se do be sie wia no
so Ghana be 70% are Christians why are we where we are
obi o pa sorry dem kwasi ada etina movement
the criteria na then
Christ like ni pan
how do you measure that
me pacho Bible you can Christ like the Bible is studia uti dem make
okay
obi o yet to for
we need time to debate this we need time to debate
can kind
ebi ni ho that 2 minutes we need time to
of course
political temperature start say heat here we go into all this be 2 minutes yeah 2 minutes yeah number 1 fan to bia na when you're ready, okay. Okay, for now, let
recommend no production team. One of the strategies are MPP person more adopted for election 2024 a fake news publication.
Oh, come on.
The NDC,
you know, you're about that.
Yeah, cash and no, na ya throw, na ya photo at home. But my very professional work. In space of minutes, you call the ranking member. And what dispute you said there, meaning DC, they are better now. A more concussion.
Oh,
that should tell you, say,
what kind now?
2024 propaganda and fake news won't sell. Because Krenina or Tia Santiment, we may be free. I come a catch and say, NDC can't channel say in the history of Ghana.
Won't you?
About
20 million
at the world market, near ton price a ton. One more Ghana for less than 50% and yet Aje and
Mama going to
any dear Adian Kabema 80 million per bag. Near the 20 million per bag. I am Tonyo Monfro, but the Manusino. Global Infana letters I can say I buy a better no election 2024. And you could aboni attended.
Oh, that be
that. I sitting him not to and the Santina. Adundumaba omu nyumegu akwan nye kwabere kwan amampani si onye obeto aba fa kokro muti se wo beto aba December 7th anu wa bi sa wo se eba santeman mu a in percentage terms no omo hwie amanu gu adaka nu ma MPP what are the political dividend enti asanteman ye beda masene kai mo se nyankopon ya adoma said ya mo ye no da no afi mo nkai NDC na mo se mo kai NDC na mo peja ya percentage no we don't joke we are assuring asanteman say adundum na MPP akofa aba na ebedai akwan ya enye ye beye koko bo na enye 8,000 amount 20 million ye ba ye show bo say we give more than 50% that ma well.
Okay, so on that note, we say thank you so much, Bernard Odrotachi BOT. Thank you so much, Honorable Samuel Adai Ajekum. This is Kumawu District. Thank you so much, Emmanuel Ose Jamfi, OS Afafato man. Well, thank you, my baby producers, for that wonderful production. God bless you. Next week, God willing, we'll be here to talk Ghana. We'll be here to discuss Ghana. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Say bye-bye. Para